Hello and welcome to today's math lesson. In today's lesson, we'll pick up where we left off in the last episode because we didn't have any homework and we pretty much did everything there is to do in the last page. We could have used homework in the last episode, but I'm going to leave those last questions that we have for the last episode that we're doing. Okay, now before we go into today's lesson, I wanted to quickly revise something that we've done before, which is called difference. Okay, difference. Right here, difference. Okay, so whenever you want to find a difference between, for example, 7 and 9, you take the big number, you take away the small number, right? So 9 take away 7 is 2. Okay, if you want to find the difference between, let's say, 14 and 19, you take the big one, we take out the small one, take away the small one. Here we have 1 take away 1 0, so we don't write it. 9 take away 4 is 5. So that's how we find the difference. Now, we have two things, add or plus, and take away or subtract or minus. So these two are opposites. So the opposite of add or plus is minus or take away. So these two are opposites. So if we have, for example, let's say 7 add gap equals 9. How can you find what number that we have here? Well, we have add, right? The opposite of add is take away. So we can just take away 9, take the big one, take away 7. That will give us 2. So 7 add 2 equals 9. Same thing, or almost the same thing happens when we have, let's say, a gap here. Add 3 equals 7, let's say. Okay, same thing, we take 3, do the opposite thing. Of course, 7 is bigger, so we go to 7, take away 3 equals 4. So 4 add 3 is 7. And the same thing for minus or take away, same thing happens there. Okay? Now today we're doing something similar, but we're doing it with 2 digits. Okay? So let's take a look here. Where is it? Okay, page 102. Okay? In page 102, remember that you can work out missing number problems. You can use numbers you have to help you. Addition and subtraction are inverses or opposites. Like I said, so they are opposites. So add or addition or subtraction is opposite of addition. Okay, so if we have 1 and 0 or the gap, add 3 is 15. What do we add here that makes up 15? You can take a look at this. This is much simpler. Or you can do the first one with the first one, the second one with the second one here. Let's do that right here. So here we have 1, then we have a gap, and add 3 equals 15. Now here we don't really write it, but this is 0. If it's just 3, here we have a 0. Okay, so for the first one it goes with the first one, and the second one goes with the second one, right? So here 1 add 0 is 1, which is what you already have. Something we add to 3 makes 5. Now forget about the 10. You want 5 and 3. So let's take the big one. What's the opposite of add? Take away. So 5 take away or minus 3 is 2. So here we write 2. 2 add 3, 5. 1 add 0 is 1, of course. And 2 add 3, 5. So 12 add 3 equals 15. Another way we could do this is like this. So 1, 3. Of course, here, this is 0. So we write 1. What do we add to 3 to make, oh, sorry, this is 15. What do we add to 3 to make 15? Same thing, we take 5, take away 3, it gives us 2. So here, 2 add 3 equals 5. So these are 2 ways you could use to find the missing number. And this will become a lot simpler as we keep going. Now this is for addition. Let's go to subtraction and take a look here. So if we have 1 gap, take away 4 equals 11. Okay, so what do we do? Of course, this is 0, so 1 take away 0 is 1. Something take away 4 equals 1. So here this is add, so take a look at the 4 and 1. So since this is take away, the opposite of take away is add. Of course, 4 add 1 equals 5. So 5 take away 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 1. So we have the right answer, it's 11. Another way you could do it is the same way we did it the last time. So you put them vertically like this. Sorry, it was take away, not add. Take away 4 equals 11. So of course 1 take away 0 is 1. What do we take away from 4 to make 1? 4 add 1 makes up 5. 5 take away 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 1. So we're good to go. Okay, so these are two different ways that we can do to make this up. Same thing they did here. They did the opposite actually. 15 take away 3 equals 12. So 12 add 3 is 15. So it's almost the same way. If you subtract 3 from 15, you can find out the missing digit. So here we have 15, we have the gap here, add 3 equals 15. So what we do is we take 15, take away 3. We get 12, so 12 add 3 equals 15. Same thing here, we do the opposite of taking away, which is adding. So 11 add 4 is 15, so 15 take away 4 is 11. So this is one more way you could do to get the result. So here it is. So if you have this, and we have a gap, okay, I will do this here as well. Take away 4 equals 11. So here we don't have a number here, so this can be like something we don't know. So we can take it out altogether. What's the opposite of add? Take away. So 15 take away 3 equals 12. So the answer to this question is 12 add 3 is 15. Here we don't know what this is, so we can take it away. What's the opposite of take away? Add. So we take the big number, 11 add 4 equals 15. So the answer is 15 take away 4 equals 11. So this is the third way you could use to get the results. You can use whichever one you like. All of them are the same and they all give the same result. So whatever works for you best, you can go with that. Okay, so moving on, complete these. I have a gap, add 6 equals 14. So what's the opposite of add? Take away. So let's take a look at this. Let's forget this. Take away 6. So what do you add to 6 to make 14? So 14, let's have 6 in our hand and count backwards. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So that's 8. So the answer here is 8 add 6 makes up 14. Let's check very quickly. So which one is big, 8 or 6? 8. We have 6 in our hands. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is the answer that we have. So you can do this right here on its own, just to show what you've done to answer it. Okay, I will do one more with you, and you can do the next one on your own to get the answer. Okay, so here we have add. What's the opposite of add? Take away. So 12 take away 5 equals, okay, 12, 11, 9, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So the answer is 7. So 7 add 5 equals 12. Let's check. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have the correct answer. I want you to pause the video right now and try to answer these questions on your own. Use your fingers and try your best, and then play the video again and check the answers with me. So go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, if you pause the video and you played it again, let's take a look. 9 add something equals 13. So here, what's the opposite of add? Take away. So take the big number, take away the small number. Okay, so 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So the answer is 4. So 9 add 4 equals 13. Okay, 11 add something equals 16. What's the opposite of add? Take away. So a big number, take away small number. 16, take away 11. We can't really do 11 in our hands, but we can just imagine that we have 11. So 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So answer is 5. 11 add 5 equals 16. Okay, we can check that. So 11 in our head and 5 in our hand. 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's the total number of this one. Okay, E. Here we have take away. So 9, what's the opposite of take away? Add. 9 add 4. 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here we have 13. 13 take away 4 is 9. You can check that. 13 take away 4, 13, 12, 11, 10, and 9. Okay, here we have 3, we have something take away 8. What's the opposite of take away? Add. So 3 or 8, add 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we have 11, take away 8 equals 3. Okay, so this one here, G, is a bit tricky because we don't do 18 take away something makes 11, because we can't add 18 to 11 to make the number that we have. So what we do here is actually take away 11, 18 take away 11 to get the number that we need. So 18 take away 11 is 7. So here 18 take away 7 is 11. Now this is the only one that is different. When you find 18 take away, or a number take away another number that we don't know, we take the result and we take it away to get the answer that we need. This is the only one that's different. It's a bit more complicated than the others. So 18 take away something equals 11. Now here we don't know what this number is, and we can't add this one to get the answer. So what we do is we take away the result, which is 18 take away 11, and we'll get the answer. In this case, it's 7. 18 take away 7 is 11. Same thing for this one here. 14 take away 6 to get the answer that we need. So 14 take away 6 is 8. So 14 take away 8 equals 6. So this is the only one that's different. The others, you do exactly the same way we did before, but these two, or when we get the second number, which is the one we don't know, we do it in a different way. Okay, great. Let's move up to the next question. Number 2, complete these. So here we're doing the same thing. We have 1 and another number, add 8 equals 19. So we take the big number and take away the small number. 9 take away 8 is 1. So here 11 add 8 is 19. Okay, this one here we have a number, add 6 equals 18. We take the big number and take away the small number, that will give us 2. So 12 add 6 equals 18. Okay, now I want you to pause the video and answer the questions on your own, and then play the video again and try to answer, check your answers with me, and move on to the next question. So go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, now if you pause the video and you play it again, let's take a look. A number add 3 equals 7. So we take the big number, 7, take away 3 equals 7, take away 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have 14, take away, add 14 add 3 is 17. Okay, a number add 4 equals 19. We take the big number, take away the small number, we get the answer. 9, take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Okay, so the answer here is 5. Okay, next up. Oh, sorry. Isn't that the number? 15 add 4 is 19. Okay, here we have take away, so we're doing the opposite. 4 add 4. 4 equals 8. So 18 take away 4 is 14. Here we have take away, so the same thing, we're doing the opposite. So big number, take away small number. Of course, we're not looking at these numbers on the left, remember that. We're always looking at the numbers on the right, because those are the ones that help us get the answer, not the ones on the left. Okay, so 7 take away 1 is 6. Sorry, add, we're not taking away. So here we have 8, not 6. The opposite of take away is add, not take away. So here 7 add 1 is 8. So here 18 take away 7 is 11. Here we have take away, so again the opposite. So 7 add 6, which gives us 13. So here, what's the answer to this one here? That makes up 13. So here we already have the 1, so we just add 3. So 13 take away 6 makes up 7. Okay. Next up we have number take away 5. So again 9 add 5. It gives us 14. So here of course we just write 4 because we already have the 1 here. We just don't have the 4. So 14 take away 5 is 19. Oh, sorry, 9. Okay. Now I'm going to let you answer the rest of these as homework. So in A, use each of the digits 2, 3, 4, and 5 to complete these over here. So you're only allowed to use 2, 3, 4, and 5 to answer this one here. Use each of the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to complete these over here. So you're only allowed to use these numbers to answer these questions. Okay? Try to put them in the comments below. So I can check them before even the next episode, and I'll let you know whether they're right or wrong. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something new today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.